messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore now, Paul is saying, I'm going to boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with weaknesses, not just personally, with people insulting me, with hardships, with persecutions and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong. This takes spiritual understanding. I didn't understand this in the beginning of my Christian journey, but I came to understand this when God started to put me in the ringer and break down all parts of who I thought I was in my ego. When I lost my job, when I lost the status of the job I had, because that comes with a status. You can't no longer go and have those conversations with your friends where you're talking about your work and how well you're doing. All of that, when God started to strip all of that away from me, when all of my friends who I grew up even in church started to turn against me and lie on me, I realized that in these weaknesses, in these hardships, in these insults, I realized that I didn't actually have as much strength as I thought I did, because I had my honeymoon period of Christianity where I was a bit, I wouldn't say proud, but you just, because you don't know, you think you're stronger than you are. And then God puts a situation in your life where you realize you don't love him as much as you thought you did, and you don't have as much faith as you thought you did. But in that situation, in my brokenness and in my weakness, I found strength, because I realized it ain't nothing to do with me, and it's all to do with him. So now I rely on him yet the more. Now there's certain decisions I can never make without him. Now I know I can't go a day without him, because I know that all of these situations, Satan thought he could use to destroy me. God knew that it was going to draw me closer to him. And I would never, ever even consider doing certain things and making certain moves without consulting God. Also, my sense of self and personality and who I am is no longer built around stuff that I can do or stuff that I have. It's all built around Christ, because the position I'm in doesn't really get much respect from the world, but I know God rates me, and I don't care what you think of me. Because the Bible said, I think it's in Peter, when he was reviled, he didn't revile back, or he reviled not. And he submitted himself unto the one who judgeth righteously. When I was going through situations where I was in the right, but I couldn't defend myself, I read that scripture. I said, my God, I'm going to submit myself to you who judge righteously, because there's sometimes men don't judge characters righteously. But you, God, are going to judge me righteously. So I'm content. I'm going to be weak. I'm going to sit back. You can say anything you want about me, because guess what? When I pray, God answers. When I pray, God speaks to me. So I don't care if you don't believe I'm saved. I'm not approved by you. The witness of the Spirit is in me. My God speaks to me. I know the down payment I have. So now I submit myself to the one who judgeth righteously. I don't need to justify myself. Guess what? When God speaks, it's louder than any man. When God takes vengeance, it's better than any vengeance any man can take. And I ain't saying that because I'm saying we should wait for God to move upon people's life and destroy them because they don't unto us. I'm saying when God talk, you don't have to talk. Sorry, I have to be Jamaican there.